here I am. I've been waiting quite a while to get this guy and his family on V8 TV. He's a hard man to catch because he's always so busy. This guy lives, eats and breathes drag racing. He has 2 cars, a pro alcohol funny car, which he's the Australian champion in at the moment, and he has this beautiful Pro Slammer, which he's been racing now for a few years. I'll get him to tell you a bit more about it. Now, this guy here is the guy that everyone's been trying to catch, and he won't give away too many secrets about how he does it. But I'm just going to let you get to know him a little bit better. And of course, it is Gary Phillips. How are you, Gary?
Hey,
Adam V8 TV. And his beautiful wife, Debbie.
Hi, Adam.
And his son, Shane.
How you doing?
Sorry. Come in. So, I've got a few questions. Now, you started racing, Gary, back when?
It's 50 years this year. It's 1970.
1970.
Yep.
In Townsville.
Yep.
Right. And what did you race back then?
Started off with an EH streetcar and then progressed to a Y block, small block Ford, altered, and then front engine dragster, and progressed from there. And yeah.
How many cars do you think you've had? Drag cars, that is.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really counted. Yeah. Mostly self-built.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So are you a mechanic?
I've had 40 jobs, 40-something jobs, and never been asked for a ticket. And I've been a fitter of everything, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, and the reason I had so many is I couldn't take time off work I hadn't been there long enough to go racing, so I just have to quit and get another job when I came back.
Racing first.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, the commitment you've shown to this sport, Gary, is unmatched by anyone.
Well, do anything long enough, you get good at it, I guess.
Yeah, and you've got your lovely wife, Deb. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
And your son now. Now, I seen a photo the other day, Deb, of you holding this young fella here, and it's a great photo of Gary, and he was a strapping young man. He looked very fit. He was with a blown altered, and you were holding Shane in your arms. And now, that was in 1990, is that correct?
It was my very first race, 2 weeks old.
2 weeks old, that's right, you look pretty fresh. and you were at the track, and you were there, proud father.
Yep.
The car there, Deb there holding Shane. It was a great photo. It just surfaced recently on the internet.
Yep.
And as soon as I seen it, I thought, that's the Gary Phillips I remember when I was a young bloke, going to watch. I've been watching you for quite a time now.
Yeah, well, we've been around.
You have. So you don't plan on going anywhere soon, do you?
No, well, I'm 66 now, so yeah, we got,
66?
Yep.
Oh, you got another 10 years in you.
Not if Shane's got anything to do with it.
Oh, do you want to get in the driver's seat?
Well, I actually do. Yeah, I've got a Supercharged Outlaws dragster. It's actually Dad's old car that he won 11 championships with.
Oh.
He's run it.
Yeah.
His license is done all his
All
stuff.
done. So being 605 at 223 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Just a mild tune-up, just to mainly suited for our Outlaws. So going to do a few races. Next one's coming up next month at the QDRC round at Willowbank. So going to run that series this year.
Right. Now, I've been asking a few questions. Now, Gary, you've learned to tune these yourself, and you've tuned them for years. You've taught the young bloke how to tune. Now, he's from the newer generation, younger generation. He's picked up on a few extra tips, and now he's teaching you what to do. Is that right?
Well, he's the computer nerd because Shane's an accountant by trade. So he's
an accountant.
I am.
So he's very pedantic as far as, he's a numbers man, and he's got a very good memory. Well, he used to say, I'm a good memory. But he's really good with figures, and that saves the notebook because Shane just walks around with it in his head 99% of the time.
Well, I can tell by recent the numbers that you're running and the increments that you're running. It's always just that one little bit faster than everyone else. That little bit faster, and they'll interview on the start line. You'll say, oh yeah, it's got a bit more in it yet. You'll predict the time, maybe 1/10 quicker. Sure enough, next round, bang, off you go.
Well, you've got to know your stuff. That's the issue, and that's why we sort of go out first pair if we've got to pick. We don't care. We don't watch what the other cars do going down the track. We go out there and we race what the racetrack will give us. So, Shane's very, he does the clutch every run in the funny car, and we don't do it in this car because it's too much work. But he's good at reading the track and just putting the data that we know. We've got thousands and thousands of runs that we can fall back on. And remember, we started off old school with no computer, no race pack, no nothing. So it was good. Shane learned how to use the race pack through the NHRA game, the board game, and he could blow stuff up on that. And it had a real race pack, and it didn't matter. And he sort of took that, really good grasp on that. And there's nothing that
Took it to the next level.
Well, he did, yeah. And he gets a lot of people calling him about fixing little problems here and there from other teams. And it's he's good. Yeah, he's jumped right onto it.
And I love to see Deb running around. You don't stop, Deb, do you? Up and down, back up, girl. You've been doing it for a while now too, haven't you?
Doing it 38 years.
38 years as back up girl. You do it very well. I see you sometimes giving him the command.
The finger.
The finger, I see the finger. So look out for the finger.
Yeah, you've got to have that. Yeah, that's it.
I'd have to say one of the most dedicated drag racing families in Australia. You are, and you deserve everything that you get because you work so hard. If anyone needs a sponsor, it's you guys.
Well, to be honest, Adam, I haven't even sent one proposal out. We had a really good run with Lucas when they were in Australia for 20 years as a major sponsor, and they decided not to take their business back overseas. The corporate office and that they closed here, and I haven't, to be honest, sent out one major sponsor proposal for either car. So yeah, I probably should, but the championships are still coming, and we're still trying real hard.
I could probably help you with that. I'm very good at selling things, so we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I could probably sell you. I said the same thing to Richard Zapier over there before. I could probably sell your deal better than I could sell myself. So there's a couple of people here that definitely deserve sponsorship, and you're one of them.
Thanks. I think we've got a little bit of history you can probably fall back on, and that
Are you going to run the two cars at the Winnenats?
No, probably not, because the logistics with doing it now at the level we're trying to do it, and finding crew for multi-day events, because most of the guys are volunteers and have to have time off work, and that's made it really hard. And they're so maintenance intensive now that one thing I've never subscribed to is shortcutting any maintenance. That's always been my forte.
You're very meticulous, and that's probably shows on your track performance.
Yeah, well, everyone says, "Oh, you're lucky." Well, I'd rather be lucky than good, but you also, the harder you work, the luckier you get.
If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck. All right, well, so you'll be racing the funny car at Willowbank?
Yep, in Easter.
Okay, right. Well, I'm so glad I could speak to this wonderful family. You've got a lot of fans out there, and you're just doing everything right. So I wish you all the best for today.
We'll see what happens.
I'm sure you got it all sorted out, eh, Deb? You keep that finger going. And Shane, I'd like to thank you all personally for your time. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. Stay healthy, stay happy.
Okay.
And I'll be coming back around to see you again, all right?
All right, good on you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. See you.